Okay, so I've been thinking, and I don't think there's a single anime character that has sold as much as Vegeta. Like, I've been looking for one character that can even put up the same stats as Vegeta, and I just can't. Like, he is 2018 LeBron when it comes to selling. Like, he just can't be beat. If it's one thing he's better at Goku, then it's selling. So, you know, I'm gonna just bring up two examples where he sold. Alright, so when they were fighting the androids, everybody was losing to him. Even Goku couldn't beat him. Granted, he was sick, but still. Like, it was looking really bad. Then Vegeta comes out of nowhere, kicks the shit out of Goku. He had no reason to do that. And look how Piccolo just dropped him. Like, y'all didn't have to do that to him. Like, y'all know he about to die, right? Goku probably feeling all this thinking, damn, for what purpose? Then Vegeta starts talking about how he's stronger than Goku now. Then he says, let me ask you, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? And I ain't gonna hold you, he cooked with this line. I still remember this shit to this day. You know he was thinking of that shit while flying over. But he started cooking this nigga Android 19. Like, Vegeta tears his arms off. But then after that, they regroup and Trunks flies in and lets them know those were not the real androids. The real ones were much stronger. And once he said that, it was over with. Vegeta was ready to crash out at any second. So Vegeta let Dr. Gero, who he could have killed easily at this point, like easily, without even trying, let him go get Android 17, Android 18, and a new one, Android 16. Keep in mind, these are the same androids that Trunks has been gassing up since we've met him. And Trunks and Vegeta were at like equal power, maybe a little stronger, maybe a little weaker. It honestly didn't matter. But for some reason in Vegeta brain, he just thought he was him. That's the best way to describe it. Even though a whole Super Saiyan couldn't. So after the androids get up, which is all Vegeta's fault, they go to this little place to fight. And Vegeta, the most confident he has ever been, he proceeds to get his ass beat. Like this was bad. It was so bad that all the other Z fighters had to step in, besides Krillin, because he was scared. Like, Vegeta got his arm broken and he has not stopped holding that arm since. Like, even in Super, this nigga is still holding his arm. That's how bad it was. 2 Super Saiyans jumped in and it wasn't enough. And keep in mind, this all could have been stopped if Vegeta just killed Dr. Gero. So after the Z fighters got their ass beat by 2 people, Vegeta and Trunks go into the hyperbolic time chamber. And in the hyperbolic time chamber, Vegeta gets a new form of Super Saiyan. It's not Super Saiyan 2, it's Super Vegeta, which is like the most uncreative name ever. Like, we never really acknowledged that all the Saiyans are like horrible at naming things, honestly. Like, their big transformation is called Super Saiyan, which is just their race with Super at the start. And for every improvement, they just want a number up. And don't even get me started on Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Goku should be banned from naming anything after that. Do not let him back in the kitchen. But anyway, Vegeta and Trunks pull up on Cell. And he started cooking this nigga with ease. He is clearly not even trying. He throwing them through mountains. He even turned his back so Cell could get a free one on him. He even started cooking this nigga underwater. He can't breathe and he is still cooking him. Then the worst thing that could possibly happens. Cell says this isn't my final form and to let him go absorb Android 18. Now see, you think Vegeta would be like, no, because he got his arm broken the last time he let somebody do the same thing, go power up. But Vegeta always gotta prove a point to nobody. Like, not a single person is doubting him, but he always gotta prove he the Prince of all Saiyans. So Vegeta lets Cell absorb 18. But I'm not gonna put the whole fault on Vegeta, cause Krillin is just as at fault, if not even more. This nigga had a button that could blow up Android 18 at any time, and he refused to. Literally broke the button just because she gave him a kiss on the cheek, after she almost sent all of his friends to King Kai. Krillin put the whole earth in jeopardy just because an android gave him a kiss. Don't ever forget that. So Cell absorbs 18 and he proceeds to cook Trunks, Vegeta, and Krillin. Who would have thought? So Vegeta had 2 opportunities to stop the Cell Saga from ever happening. Goku would have never died. Alright, this is the last one. It's when Vegeta willingly let himself be controlled by Babidi just so he could beat Goku, which in turn led to Vegeta letting Buu be summoned because he wanted that extra power that bad that he was willing to let Babidi control him. After this, Vegeta blew himself up, which is top 5 moves in Dragon Ball, but like, He would have never had to do that if he didn't let Babidi take control. That means it was Vegeta's fault that Super Buu happened, that Kid Buu happened, and that the Earth was destroyed and that everybody died. It might not have been 100% his fault, but he was at fault. I mean, the Supreme Kai literally let them absorb Gohan's power, and Gohan had the chance to beat Super Buu, but for whatever reason he decided to let Gotenks fight. But if there's one thing you need to take away from this video, it's that Vegeta's a fraud and the Goat Team would never let any of this happen.